Okay, just 1 second. I want to address like Ahmad's
please go ahead.
question that's linked to what we just discussed, so that we wrap that up. Yeah. So he says that the problem, in his opinion, the biggest problem with crypto is lending people coins that they cannot afford and do not understand. That's very true. And it's not just in crypto. You see it in shares trading as well, of company
Yeah.
shares. This is the problem. If you think about it logically, just common sense, nothing too complex. If I have one Luna today, right, and then I bought the Luna, and what I can do is I lend the Luna to the exchange, right, and it pays me an APR, like maybe 3%, 5%, 10%. And what happens is, let's say, okay, maybe Aftersound owns that Luna, right, and he lends it to the exchange, and I come in and say, I want to short Luna now. What I'll do, because I don't have the Luna, right? So I would just borrow one Luna from the exchange and sell it at this price. So I'll short it. Hopefully, I will buy it back at a lower price later and return it back to the exchange, and I will profit the difference. That's how I make money, by shorting. And if you think about it, Aftersound is someone who believes in Luna. That's why he buys Luna, right? So you bought Luna because you believe in it. You buy it, but you lend it to me, to someone who doesn't believe in it, and I'm selling it to force the price down. Then what are you doing? You think about it. You owned it, but you lend it to someone who is trying to force the price down.
So okay, so you're talking about essentially like diametrically opposed incentives there, right? Like, so why would I give it, like, for a small little APR, whatever it ends up being, why would I give it to somebody who's actively trying to bring the price of the asset that I hold down?
Yes, so this is why
Interesting.
I don't like shorting, or I do not prefer having shorting in exchanges, because this logic is very, so
It's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
for me, right? Like, my bet is that I just want to push this down and I profit, but I'm profiting it off someone who is believing in the project and who has already invested buying the token. So this logic is what is, to me, very unfair to long holders, people who long projects or tokens or shares, because you're lending your actual asset to someone who's trying to go the opposite direction. Why would you do that? Right? So
That's true. Yeah.
That's why shorting can cause many problems, and it has caused many problems in the share market for years and decades before, and now we see a prime example that will be in the history books.
I mean, this is an example for the ages, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's just to round up Ahmed's
Thanks for
question.
digging into that,
And
Brad.
yeah, you're totally right, Ahmed. So this is what you're trying to say. Totally agree.